You know that Paul has decided to create this new concept of restaurant with books that you can read before or after you have had your meal. And he's really focused on showing this to the market because it seems to be unique. So he wants to marketeer. He has the knowledge that some people will likely become clients of this concept. So can he just reach out to those individuals and marketeer his new restaurant concept?
No. And marketing is not ruled by the GDPR.
What do you mean?
To start, the GDPR is not the only law out there. And it does not overrule other existing legislation.
I see. So it's not the law to follow.
It is not the only law to be considered. GDPR is not focused on marketing, yet, and since marketing activities may imply the processing of personal data, one must also consider the GDPR.
Okay, but many people still do it. Come on. Get emails from people that I don't know from anywhere trying to sell me stuff. So are those people breaching the law?
By parts. The GDPR does not forbid companies from reaching out to individuals, including those with whom there has never been any contact.
Yes, that I know. You just need to have consent before you reach out to those people, right?
Nope. That is one of the most common mistakes. The GDPR allows companies to reach out to natural persons with whom there is no established relationship. Let's imagine Paul wants to check on social media for people that may be interested in visiting his restaurant. He can do it.
I have to confess that now you lost me.
You should only process the minimum amount of personal data that allows you to assess if that person is a prospect customer, plus the data that enables the contact. Let's say name and email. When Paul contacts that person for the very first time, he cannot immediately convey his sales pitch. He must do it while observing by Article 14 of the GDPR.
Okay, so there is a specific rule, and what is it?
Just focusing on the essentials here, Paul must explain his purpose, meaning he wants to speak about this new restaurant concept for active readers. Explain which personal data he has gathered about that person, and what was the source, and ask for consent to go ahead.
But he will be sending emails. You won't be speaking on the phone with those persons.
Understood. If he does not get a reply within 1 month of having collected the data, or the answer is no, he must erase the data and let go of the prospect customer. If the person says yes, I want to know more, then game on.
I got you. So, we must have a positive action from the individual.
The individual, by the way, data subject under the GDPR, must consent to the processing of his or her personal data while aware of purpose and scope.